I think peer pressure's kind of gotten I think peer pressure got a bad rap to it now. I think we've gotten to a place where people are just like you hear peer pressure and it just has like this negative connotation, this negative cloud, just negative feeling about it. But peer pressure is, in my opinion, neither good or bad. It is what it is. Peer pressure. Stay away from peer pressure. You don't want to be close to peer pressure. Peer pressure is such a bad thing. But peer pressure can be just as powerful tool on the positive side. So it's not about having peer pressure and staying away from it because peer pressure is neither good or bad. Peer pressure can be good. You have negative peer pressure and positive peer pressure. So it's not just absolute staying away from peer pressure and just never touching it. It's about finding the right group to be with. So you always see your parents be like, "Oh, I don't know if they still say this, but if your friend jump off a bridge, you're gonna be jump off for two." Like, come on now. Like, to an extent that's true. I get it, but like, come on, man. Like, it's not everything, man. But the mindset is you are who you hang around. Your environment is a very powerful and controlling thing. It's very hard for you to outdo and outgrow your environment if you're always in that environment. Like a seed can't grow if it's just sitting on top of your head. Like that can't do. It needs to have certain things around that environment to make it grow and make it do what it's supposed to do. And so when we talk about peer pressure, it's about having the fertile ground to be in to where you can bloom and grow and become this thing, this person that you want to be. So it's not about um, not having peer pressure. It's avoiding negative peer pressure and being around positive peer pressure. So if if you hang around people who play basketball, pretty good chance you're going to play basketball. There's a pretty good chance. Now, whether you're good at it or not, it's a different question. But will you be doing that activity? Yes. There's a very, very strong chance. So if you're in the South, you're playing basketball, football, baseball, or softball. You're gonna play one of three sports, more than likely. If you go up north, like Northeast mainly, good chance you're gonna be playing hockey, like Boston area, Maine, all that stuff. You're gonna play hockey. Very strong chance. You go West Coast, might play a little bit of soccer, might be skateboarding, probably hoop steel too. But it's the reason you can know these things because it's about your environment. It's about what you're around. And so if you can be around a positive and conductive environment to where you want to get to, that's almost like a hack to get to where you want to get to. If you want to be this type of person that does these things, hang around people who are either A, already doing these things, or B, on the same mission journey to do these things. There's a reason why you have cliques in high school because basketball players have similar traits and features and things that we have common ground on. We're gonna hang around other basketball players because we have the similarities. More like we listen to the same music or similar music. We obviously play the same sport. We, have these common likes and interests. More likely, we're gonna keep scaling and growing doing these things. You have the girls who, are a little more fluent and have certain things. They're gonna hang around other girls who are more fluent and have certain things. It's just kind of how it is. That cliquish high school thing is a real thing. It's just boxed into this level to where it's one track minded, which is the negative part of it. But there's a reason why these people click up and do these things in high school. The same mindset applies outside of that and when you're bigger than high school. So I want to be around more entrepreneurs and other podcasts and other people who think the certain way because I want to be around that environment to where I can expand and grow, have that peer pressure on me. I'm not going to be around people who just want to be broke and have this mindset, this way of life. I need that peer pressure, like, hey, be what you doing, bro. You slacking. Come on, man, pick it up. You ain't did what? Nah, bro, go work out and go train. You eating what? All right, cool, but let's flip that next week and you're gonna eat better that time. You're gonna eat better that time. You need a positive peer pressure that can gas you up to that direction you want to get to. So it's hard to be like that other thing that goes around. It's like if you hang around 5 millionaires, you're likely to be the six. If you hang around 5 broke people, you're likely to be the six, and so on and so forth. What that whole quote says. So use the positive peer pressure to your advantage to where, hey, I hang around 4 or 5 of these type of people who are go-getters, who are training, who are working out, who are in this place or striving to get to this place to where I want to get to. Now I can become the next one to fit into that group. But there's a lot of underlining detailed things and subconscious things we need to work on too. But that's a really good start to get the kind of like I said, hack this whole system of getting to where you want to get to with that goal. So stop saying negative peer pressure. Stop saying peer pressure just thinking strictly negative. It's negative and it's positive. Use this peer pressure to your advantage and go find some good peers to pressure you. Corny outro, but it works. Oh man. Look, let's be serious, man. Stop playing around. All right. You didn't got too comfortable. You didn't got relaxed. You forgot that you still got people behind you chasing you right now. You still got people to catch up to. You think just because you won a championship or you had a pretty good game last time that you can relax now. We ain't worry about none of that stuff. Your goal right now is to look at how you were yesterday. Look at the player you were last night. Figure out how to be better than that person. Right now is you versus you. Your goal right now is to make progress in the person that you were last night, the person that you were yesterday. The person this week should be the person from last week. The person this month should be the person from last month. On the court and off the court. Personal development too. So right now, progress is the only goal. We ain't worried about what other people got going on. Focus on progress. It's you versus you. It's me versus me. So that right there is your mission. That's your goal. I don't care about who say the best in state is. I don't care about any of that. Your goal right now is to be better than you were yesterday. I don't care if you struggle to make the team. I don't care if you the last player they're looking at to make the team. We ain't worry about none of that. Your goal right now is to be better than you were yesterday. I don't care if you're the number one player in the nation. Could care less. Your goal right now is to be better than you were yesterday. So go ahead and get you one of these. Because you need that reminder, because you got too comfortable. That's the issue. You got too comfortable. This can't get you comfortable right here. So go ahead, get you a reminder, get you like a flag hanging as a reminder to say progress is the only goal.